Hi, I'm Natalie with Eminence Organic Skincare, and welcome back to In the Mix. Well, looking a little different today because I've got something very special to share with you, and it's really about helping you achieve glowing skin. And there are many things that we can do to achieve a glowing skin, but what is glowing skin? Really, in the simplest way, glowing skin happens naturally when the skin is healthy. And what equals skin health is just making sure it has all the things that it needs. So this could be from internal, and it can be from external, and it can be from topical. So all of us are very familiar with building our beautiful home care routine. So part of our home care routine is just cleansing our skin really, really well, making sure we are doing specialized treatments, maybe a mask, or we're exfoliating, and then of course we're making sure that the skin is really hydrated or moisturized to continue our day, or even wearing a sunscreen. So what's important here is following a really good routine, and also you can do some extra things to increase your glowing skin. So many of you may have experienced some different types of treatments with modalities such as maybe microneedling, or maybe you've done some high frequency or microcurrent, galvanic. These are all tools and modalities that can be used when you're in spa, but also these are also available for us to be using in our home care routine. But today I'm super excited to share some of my very favorite things to do in my own home care routine, which is a facial massage. And I take 3 different types of facial massage and care, and I put it together in like a trifecta effect. But before I do that, and what I did to prepare my skin today, I really wanted to share some of my favorite things to do to get my skin ready to increase the glowing effects. So first, it's really important to do a good cleanse. So I cleansed my skin earlier, and I used our 3-in-1 rice milk cleanser to do a nice little fresh up. And next, right before I do my treatment, I'll be applying my birch water essence, and we love this because it's a good thing to grab on and pull more in. So it's really going to increase my hydration as well as increase glowing in my skin. And then what I did earlier is I used our Turmeric Energizing treatment. So this is one of our spicy products. And this is a fabulous 3-in-1, so it has a bit of exfoliation because you can feel a little granule in it. It's going to have that beautiful warming to the skin with no demarcation, and of course then it acts like a mask, so I get a really good overall care and treatment for my entire skin. And then removed it after 10 minutes. And I'm going to do my finishing steps before I go into showing you some amazing little techniques you can do at home to enhance the glowing of your own skin. So I'm going to first begin with just getting my birch water on again, because this is a really good pre-step, either before you put a serum on, you can do it before you do masks as well, or the turmeric treatment, as I mentioned, or before you do this beautiful massage technique. So just a couple splashes is all you need. And then of course you do this, and I'm just gonna press it in. Oh, it smells amazing. Part of a good ritual for when you're doing your own facial massage techniques is just take a little bit of time to get familiar with your face. So instead of just using your little fingertips and your phalanges is the fancy word, you want to use the whole palm of your hand and just get it in and just press things through. So you become familiar with your own face and your bone structure, which is very helpful when you're doing the massage techniques. So today I'm going to bring out our beautiful Camellia Glow Solid Face Oil. Glowing skin, glowing solid face oil. See, I was thinking today. Gorgeous, extremely moisturizing. So this is perfect. Actually, facial oils, period, are fantastic to use prior to doing any amazing facial massage techniques to enhance that glow. So this is a solid face oil. So what does that mean? Is that it comes, yeah, see, I already in it. It's solid size, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a small, I have a little spoon here, but you can use your spatula, and you literally need maybe the size of a couple of rice grains. I know that's probably a nice way to think about it, and it's quite thin, you can't see it here. And then you put it in to the palm of your hand, like that. So you can see that it is still quite solid, and then you warm it up, And look, it just melts when it warms. It hits the warmth of your skin and it just melts. So I hope you can see that. You can see this beautiful there. And I want you to apply it the same way I did the birch water. So we're just gonna press it in. So what I'm doing is I'm looking to get a nice even application of the solid face oil. And then once I have it on, before I begin my techniques, I put my hands in front of my face and I take a couple deep breaths, because really massage should be relaxing. And to achieve, as we mentioned, the goal here, glowing skin, if we can relax the muscles, calm the mind, we're already reducing those stressors that can maybe create dullness in our skin. So take a couple deep breaths. Oh, it smells amazing, by the way. I wish there was smell-o-vision. Wonderful. So the first thing I recommend is what I like to kind of call, it's like a depuffing. So how do we depuff our face? One of the easiest ways is to a bit of lymphatic. And lymphatic, remember, it is a way to get rid of waste in our body. So it's a really nice way to take down puffiness. And this will help around the eye area, as well as maybe you have a little bit of puffiness in the cheeks. But sometimes we can hold a little puffiness on the side of our jawline as well. And we have a couple of target areas. Well, now, lymphatic work, you're going to be using quite a light pressure. I always like to think, imagine like if you put a nickel or something on the top of your hand, and then you could just feel a little bit of that pressure. That's all you need to do. So be very gentle here. And we need to begin, we're going to begin right in the center of our neck, center of the neck, and you just need to use your middle finger and your ring finger, so your index finger, or you can do the opposite. You can do your ring finger and your middle finger, whichever is the most comfortable for you. And you just want to place it on the side. And what we're going to do here is you want to have your chin up just a little bit, because that's helping with the draining. And we go here, just a little bit on the side, get about that midpoint. And then you want to do little micro circles with very gentle pressure, about 5 times. So I'll just demonstrate one for you, and then I'll move on to the next move. So we're just going to go here, and I recommend you just rotate towards you, so like you're going internally. So here, and we just do just gentle chin up, and just light, beautiful. All right. Once you're here, then you want to move up here. Remember, so the drainage is really great for depuffing and stuff. Again, little 5. The next one is going to be on your clavicle. So that's just right here on your collarbone. Little 5 little guys there. Oh yeah, and it's really fascinating. If you're doing this, or if you watch the whole thing and then come back and do it with me in a few minutes, you're going to notice that you actually can feel, you can just feel some movement. It's just wonderful. You're already feeling a little bit more relaxed. Some other great target areas to do, of course, especially if you're dealing with allergies or puffiness in the morning, is you can come up a little bit higher and go into the cheek area. So the same kind of type of position. And you just go here, you do 5 little guys here. Next, we can work around the eye. So go a little bit higher up, so closer to here. Little rotations. Oh yes, this feels good. If you have any puffy eyes in the morning, do this. It is fabulous. Then you can go just in the inside of the brow. Good for your eyes, do a little eye lift. And then the last locations will be across your forehead. So find the mid, move about 1/2 inch. Do the same here. Follow down, all the way till you reach your temple. Now the most important part is you want to finish and just go all the way down. And that's just to make sure it's all done. So those little small techniques for lymphatic will really help depuff and get you ready if you want to do any additional maybe lifting type of facial massage, as well as some little glowing tips to really bring the skin to life. You can do all of them together, or you can just pick 1 or 2 moves that you really like to do. So the next thing I want to show you is face yoga, because everybody is talking all about this face yoga. It's hot. So I want to make sure that I can give you just a couple, maybe 3 or 4, we'll see how we go, on what it means. So we know that yoga itself is good for stretching, it's good for movement, it's good for bringing up the blood and getting you going, and just overall really, really beneficial for wellness and health. So consider the same for your skin. So the side effect of doing face yoga is really gonna show, well, you're gonna get a little more flexibility and take some of that tension away, but you're really gonna see that great energized and glowing effect to your skin afterwards. So one of the very first things that we can do is we wanna de-stress. So first, make sure your shoulders are down and you take some nice deep breaths so that you can open up the chest area. And one of the very high points of high stress that we have is always in our forehead, right? We always have tension and stress here. So we want to go for it right away. And one of the easiest things to do is you kind of make a little, just think like, oh, I want to get rid of that, or I want to get rid of that. So you can kind of make a little fist here. But we're really just going to be working with the tops of our knuckles right in here and find a nice placement. And you can do five of these if you like, so just for the show. I'm going to show you 3. So you just find that nice center point. Now your pressure can be more firm than it was for lymphatic, so you want to feel this almost like you're getting a nice deep tissue massage on your body, but put it on the face. And we start across here, and we're going to go all the way down to the temple. So we take a nice deep breath, and exhale, and bring it across. Nice. Again. Across, beautiful, and just for one more time. Very good. Now, I'm a little relaxed right now. Does it look like that? But what's happening already is that all that energy is coming up to the surface of my skin. I'm feeling a little bit warmer just from that simple action of working around those stress points, especially on the forehead. Another thing to consider is looking around our eye lift area. And this one's pretty interesting because you want to just take your 3 fingers here, and it's like a reach, okay? So you're going to reach right over, and you're just going to tap right in here, like here. So 1, 2, 3. Keep your head nice and straight. Relax the shoulder. And then you're going to bring this hand up and back just a little bit. Then I'm just going to bring my shoulder down, and I should feel this beautiful stretch down my neck. If you want to take it 1 extra mile, just extend the arm all the way and just hold for 3 seconds. Reset, bring the body back up and relax. And we do the same thing on the other side. And for a few seconds, take a deep breath. Reset and relax. Now I'm going to show you one more because I think it's super fun, and everybody likes to have a nice strong neck and cheekbone and jawline, and this also really helps get that energy back into the skin. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to kind of do a little pucker with your lips, and then you're going to move your mouth sideways, okay? So it's going to look something like this. Okay, so once you're in the sideways, you're going to need to turn your head and then lift it at 45. Okay, so we can have some fun here. So a little bit of a pucker, then a twist, a turn, and then a 45. And hold for 3 seconds. And then relax. That whole pulling should happen and across your cheek. Do this about 5 times and you're really going to feel it here. Fantastic for lifting up any of that dropping that you might have to enhance your contour. Another one that you can consider is also to look at, I'm going to give you a really good facial glowing technique. So we're going to do a few moves that I love to do that are quite quick that you can do in the morning or in the evening before you're ready to go to bed with your home care routine. One is to always think about your eye area, because these are areas that we do see fine lines and wrinkles appear first. And so how about our eye area and the draining? So when I go to do an eye massage, start on the outside. I do recommend your ring finger and your middle finger. Start here, and the key is we need to move towards the center, and we can pause on the temple. So we would come in over the brow and then pause. A little bit of pressure, and then again. And I would recommend you can do this 5 times. Today, I'll show you 3 rounds. And then you pause. Very, very nice. The second place, of course, is around the lip area. This seems to be a bit of a problem area, and this is an excellent thing to do. Might look a little silly, but that's okay, because it's usually just you and the mirror. So you want to make a peace sign, and what we're going to do is you're going to take your index finger from the peace sign and you're going to hit right over at the bow, so just above your upper lip, and this middle finger, pardon me, is going to go right underneath. Now the goal is we're going to sweep up all the way up to our temple. We're going to alternate so that we get consistency. You can do 5 on each side. Today, I'll just give you an example of how it's done, and then you can try it at home. So we start here, so we go 1, and then the second one. Okay, and I'll do 1 more, and here. So those are really big favorites because these are hitting all those areas. You can also do another one for your forehead by taking all of your 10 fingers and placing them, as you can see here. So you're creating almost like a little goggle. And the goal is let your head fall down into your hands a bit, so allowing the weight of your head to press into your fingers. And then you just want to sweep up. Now this, I'm sure we just do this instinctively when we have maybe a little headache or we're feeling some tension. Doing this move helps with those forehead muscles. Do a nice lift, and you're also feeling that beautiful lift around the eye area as well. Once you have done your cycle and you've chosen the massage techniques you want to do, just like we did for the lymphatic, it's always a good idea to come down and do an exit. And you can also do what we call a sweep up the neck is another option. Takes a little bit of practice, but I know you can get there. Is you just want to go sweep this way and this way. And this continues. You can do it a couple times. Feels good, takes a lot of that tension away. Finish, and then out. I hope I'm glowing. So here's some really simplistic things that you can do. You can build on your massage techniques to enhance your products in your home care routine, to really take your skin to the next level of glowing. I really hope you enjoyed this different segment of In the Mix today. I had a lot of fun doing it, and if you want to see more of these, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And so I'm with Eminence Organic Skincare for another In the Mix, and I'll catch you next time.